Apologize for that. It just, I don't know. I can't tell you what happened. I have no idea what happened. Like 1 second, it was fine, and then the next second, it just froze. I don't know. It wasn't the game. It was the Elgato. The Elgato kind of, froze on me for some reason. My capture card just kind of froze on me. But the good news is, nothing too major happened. I mean, I've had to do do-overs before where, things haven't gone the way as I've planned them. And, sometimes with technology, it doesn't work the way you want it to. So I apologize for that. Because technology never really works the way you want it to, so it's just I can't even tell you what happened on that one. If I could, I would tell you. Well, we have Luna Outlaw walking out here once again. And once again, I apologize for that. Like I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Like 1 second, I saw my TV like go black because of the Elgato, and then the next second I was like, what the heck? Why did that happen? And I'm sitting there like at the computer wondering what happened, because it didn't appear to me that it looked fine. It looked fine. As Luna goes for a blackout on this one, and this one looks to be a squash match here. Standing moonsault. And Luna looking to dominate Beth Phoenix, and that's exactly what she's doing here. She's not letting some Hall of Famer steal her spotlight. She doesn't like that happening. And a drop kick to Beth Phoenix, and this is just a mauling here. Another blackout on Beth Phoenix. Another dawning. Or a first dawning, actually. I thought she connected on another one earlier. But this was very odd. Like I said, I don't know what was going on. Tossing her back in the ring here, but I don't think that's what Luna was going for. Luna on the top rope. Splash! Or I think it was a headbutt there. Not sure if it was a headbutt or a splash there. Could have been either one. But Beth Phoenix. Looking to possibly get back in this matchup. Couple of hands right to the face of Luna, and Sky's just got to watch this. Sky's just got to look on. Boot right to the face of Luna trying to go for a pin here and only gets a 1 count. Takes her down. Lifts her back up though. Another blackout on Beth Phoenix. Looking for a dawning. No. Tried to go for another dawning. Falcon arrow on Beth. Dragging her to the middle of the ring. And Luna gets the pin in very quick fashion. Wow. I didn't think that's how we were going to see it go down. But it did. This... I'll have to remind myself to have to plug it into my other USB hub, because that seems to always work better than my computer USB hubs. I don't know what it is, but it seems to process it a little bit more easier. I don't know. But I apologize for that. I like I said, I couldn't tell you what happened. You know, in terms of, you know, what's going on, because I never know what goes on with the stream sometimes. You know, sometimes things freeze or we're having difficulties and we need a restart, and you know, that's okay because I can always remake the match card and, you know, sort of just have it be that way, you know. I can always do that. As the Outlaws are ready for tag team action here. And the Outlaws will be defending their titles against the White Dragons, Sabre and Phoenix at RCW Anarchy. Now, whether or not Chris Danger, their manager, will be there remains to be seen. But you know the Outlaws, they don't really tell anybody anything. They just kind of just do things. And the brothers look to wreak havoc in this tag team division, and that's exactly what they've been doing ever since they became tag team champions. And that's exactly what they look to do to Aleister Black and Ricochet here. The one and only Ricochet and Aleister Black. We are underway here. The one thing I did change from this stream to last stream was I turned on the target indicators to make it easier for me to know who I'm targeting, because it's just hard to look at the faces of wrestlers and be like, okay, this is who I'm targeting. And what great teamwork by Aleister and Ricochet here. What a win this would be for them if they're able to knock off the Outlaws. Trying to get Ricochet here. Ricochet pushes Bryan away. Oh, what a move. The crowd not really liking this, seeing Bryan get hurt, and that's because Alistair, if you've been watching for a while, Alistair turned his back on Finn Balor. Formerly known as Black Hole, that's the team that he was a member of, which he was tag team champion with Alistair, with Finn Balor, and you know, he decided to turn a new leaf, I guess, and do whatever he felt like doing. And if that was getting rid of Alistair, then so be it. And an uppercut by Bryan, and Irish whip to the corner here. Alistair could have tagged himself in at any time. Oh, Bryan tried to hit. Bryan tried to hit the correction, but Ricochet stopped him. I don't think he realized that Ricochet was still the legal man. I thought Alistair tagged himself in, but I guess not. And a reversal. Samoan drop on the outside to Ricochet, and Ricochet is in big trouble here. Jason hasn't even been in this match either. Cutter there on Bryan. Throwing Ricochet back into the ring here. Trying to stop the hot tag, and Alistair gets tagged in. But Bryan, realizing that, tags in his brother, and Alistair attacking Jason right away, but Jason with a reversal. Wow! What a maneuver by Alistair Black here. DDT! Oh, looking for the running knee here. As Ricochet getting back to his feet. Jason reversing the running knee here. Suplex. Now the Outlaws may be small guys, but they are quick and very strong. Bail kick on Alistair. Going for the VR. And hitting a VR on Alistair Black. Going to the top rope here. Went for the elbow drop, but Alistair rolled out of the way. Alistair rolled out of the way. Backstabber. Again, Alistair trying to make the tag there, but unable to. Snap suplex. Going for a pin here. And none of the men needed to break that pin up. I don't know why Jason decided to go for it again. Maybe it was a mistake. As Bryan Outlaw taking care of Ricochet. Bryan Outlaw got to be careful, make sure that him and his brother don't get disqualified here. But they don't. This is not for the titles, and even if they did get disqualified, they wouldn't lose the titles. You can't win the title that way. Another backstabber. Trying to stop Alistair, and he does. Now Bryan's tagged in. Hurricane Rana there. Leg drop to Alistair Black. Looking for the correction on Alistair Black. Correction on Alistair. Looking to get rid of Ricochet, and that's exactly what he does here. And I think Bryan's looking to end this thing. But Alistair with a reversal turns him around in his own corner. Irish whip to his corner, but he doesn't have Ricochet. Now Ricochet just getting back onto the apron. An alley-oop here. Alistair realizing what he has to do. He was so close to making the tag, and Bryan stops him. Reversing the snap suplex. Oh, looking for the running knee. Running knee! On Bryan. And Alistair just laying waste to Bryan here. And Bryan's just got to watch. Or, I mean, Jason just has to watch, but Bryan looking for the correction again. Lands it again. On Aleister Black, and making sure that Alistair cannot make that tag. Very methodical, but Alistair reverses. An elbow. Irish whip to his corner. I think Alistair wants to make a tag here. Tried for the double team maneuver, but Bryan able to sniff that one out. And the back of Alistair's probably hurting like hell right now. Uh-oh. The Outlaws looking for the end here. Looking for total lockdown. This is what made them tag team champions. Total lockdown. 2. And Alistair kicked out. Alistair kicked out of total lockdown. Oh, tried to get rid of Ricochet, but Ricochet fired back. Tried for it again. Finally does. Bryan kind of taunting the crowd there, but Alistair able to get back in a bail kick. Looking for a VR here on Alistair. Very short running start here. VR! Again on Aleister Black. Dragging him closer to the corner. Going for a pin here. And Alistair kicked out. Alistair's still in this. I don't know how, but he is. Jason reverses, busting Alistair wide open here. Looks for the belly to belly. But Alistair with another DDT. And Alistair just won't go away here. He won't go away. Kick right to the back of Jason here. Jason able to reverse that. Samoan drop. Alistair was trying to crawl to make the tag to Ricochet, but Jason tags in Bryan. Looking for a quick roll up here. And Alistair kicks out. But Alistair's in the wrong corner. Alistair able to reverse and throwing the head of Bryan into the turnbuckle in his own corner. And now Bryan's probably dizzy right now and a little disoriented. Looking for Black Mass here on Bryan. Black Mass on Bryan. Irish whip to the corner. Looks for the clothesline in the corner there, but Bryan able to reverse. Looking for the correction again. Correction! On Aleister Black. I thought Aleister Black had a little bit of momentum there, but whatever was working for him, it wasn't. Get back on the apron, Jason. For some reason, Bryan's brother will not get back on the apron. But now he is. And the brothers are ready to hit it again. Looking for total lockdown again. Total lockdown. Getting rid of Ricochet. Goodbye, Aleister. And the Outlaws win. That match could have gone either way, though. But I don't know why Ricochet was not... He was barely in this match. And that is why the Outlaws are tag team champions here. As we move on to our next matchup. And that is AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy. And this is a Fatal 4-Way qualifying matchup. Now, this Fatal 4-Way qualifying matchup will take place on next episode, and the winner of that matchup will go on to RCW Anarchy to face Edge for the RCW World title. Now, the reason why I made it a Fatal 4-Way was because there are many superstars here on the RCW roster that deserve an opportunity to face Edge for his title. And since there's so many, you know, I figured narrow it down to 4 people that deserve the biggest opportunity and have them earn it through a qualifying matchup, and then have them earn it even more through a Fatal 4-Way by beating 3 other men. So, and the Phenomenal One is here and ready to go. The last time we'd seen him with a gold around his waist was when he was the RCW Carnage champion. When that whole Seth Rollins feud was happening, AJ turning heel, said he didn't like being bossed around, but he changed his attitude a little bit. Changed his attitude, and now he's has the opportunity of a lifetime against this man, Jeff Hardy. Now, this man is a former tag team champion, probably one of my favorite wrestlers to ever step into a wrestling ring. However, he's having one hell of a singles career. I wouldn't mind seeing him as WWE champion again. And we are underway here as AJ Styles went for an arm drag and just a chop right back. And AJ knows exactly what is at stake here in a DDT on Jeff Hardy. To the middle rope he goes. Double axe handle on Jeff. Kick right to the back of Jeff. And we know that Jeff's had some back issues in the past here, so I think that might play in favor for AJ. As AJ again going to the middle rope and another DDT on Jeff Hardy. Knee right to the face of Jeff Hardy. And AJ is on fire right now, but a kick to the face of Jeff. To the face of AJ, I mean, face buster. But not able to follow it up. AJ takes Jeff down. But Jeff able to reverse it though. Side Russian leg sweep by Jeff Hardy, taking AJ down. Looking to work on the arm of AJ. Irish whip to the outside here. AJ saw what's coming. But he took a little too much time, a little hesitation. And Jeff Hardy able to take advantage, but AJ rolls out, realizing he needs a breather. What's up, Lava? Good to see you in here, buddy. Yeah, I'm on spring break, so the show's a little earlier than usual. Plus, we had a little bit of a streaming mishap when I tried to stream it the first time. I don't know why, but my, Elgato froze. And so... But nothing else, froze. Everything else was working, but my Elgato froze, and then my TV went black, and I was just like, what the heck happened? And then... So I had to, restart the show and remake the card and everything. So... You know, it was kind of a pain in the butt. But, you know, I always like to work around a couple things. As AJ knows what's desperately at stake here. An opportunity to earn the RCW World title. But Jeff Hardy takes him down. Now Jeff Hardy is fired up. Lifts AJ up. And Jeff, atomic drop into a double leg drop by Jeff Hardy and a drop kick. Uh-oh. What's he going for here? Twist of fate on AJ Styles, and Jeff is really feeling it now. AJ's got to be very careful about the swanton bomb and an atomic drop. AJ has to be really careful here. Going for a pin here. 1, 2. And AJ kicks out. Kick to the back. Again taking AJ down, and Jeff Hardy is definitely taking advantage of this. Uh-oh. What are we going to see here? Maybe the swanton bomb. Setting up for it. Swanton bomb on AJ Styles. But that's got to hurt the back of Jeff Hardy a little bit. Looking to get rid of AJ Styles and move on. No, AJ kicks out. AJ kicked out. I don't know what Jeff's going for here, but he must be winded, as you can see how slowly he is moving up to the top rope here. Looking for a leg drop, perhaps, but missed it. DDT on Jeff Hardy. Irish whip. Knee to the face by AJ Styles, looking to drag him to the middle of the ring here. Looking for calf crusher on Jeff Hardy. Calf crusher on Jeff Hardy. Calf crusher on Jeff Hardy. Will Jeff Hardy tap? Will Jeff Hardy tap? Trying desperately to hold on, and he does. But not able to take advantage of it, though. Arm drag. But Jeff Hardy gets right back up in a snapmare. Oh, looking for a kick to the back, but Jeff Hardy able to reverse and taking AJ down with an elbow. And AJ kicks out at 2 again. Jeff Hardy visibly getting frustrated here. Probably wondering what does he have to do to get the phenomenal one to stay down. Leg drop. Double leg drop, I should say. Looking for a kick to the back, but AJ able to roll out of the way here and taking Jeff Hardy down again. Looking to go for that calf crusher again. Locks it in, calf crusher. And Jeff Hardy using his resiliency to break out of that one. And just a fist to the face, busting AJ wide open here. Snapmare. Ooh, right on the neck there. Looking for a twist of fate. No! AJ Styles reverses. Just a body slam. AJ realizing he's in huge trouble here. I think AJ knows what he has to do here. Looking for the phenomenal forearm. Phenomenal forearm on Jeff Hardy. Now he's busted open. Can AJ move on? Yes, he does. But what a match between these two. Holy smokes. Twist of fate there on AJ Styles. I thought it was over after the Swanton Bomb. Usually it is if you're in the ring with Jeff Hardy, but AJ realizing just how big of an opportunity this is and able to toughen it out and beat a veteran like Jeff Hardy. But we must move on to our next matchup. Hopefully the stream doesn't freeze on me again, or my Elgato doesn't freeze on me again. But, you know, who knows. We have Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan in a qualifying matchup. So, again, whoever wins this moves on to the Fatal 4-Way matchup, which is next episode, which is on Wednesday. And that match, whoever wins that match, they will go on to face Edge for the RCW World Title at RCW Anarchy. So, Roman Reigns hasn't had a title opportunity. Daniel Bryan has, however, becoming the Carnage Champion. And it would be nice for Roman Reigns to get his first title here in RCW. And believe that. Believe in the Shield. Believe in Roman Reigns. Let's see how this works out for him. Coming back from a leukemia diagnosis, he's definitely ready to go. And judging by what I saw on Fastlane last night, he hasn't missed a beat, that's for sure. And Daniel Bryan, the Planet's champion, and Roman Reigns. Both of these men. Oh, Roman Reigns missed. Daniel Bryan able to take advantage of that. And Roman Reigns takes him down, though. Kick to the face of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns able to smack him right back, and a backbreaker to Daniel Bryan. Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Very smart here. And furious fists to the face of Daniel Bryan. Lining it up, and a boot right to the face of Daniel Bryan. And Roman Reigns came ready for a fight. Did Daniel Bryan, though? A little bit of a hesitation by Roman there, and Bryan able to take advantage of that. And a back suplex by Daniel. Now working on the leg of Roman Reigns. And now the arm of Roman Reigns stomping away. Oh, Roman Reigns able to reverse that, though. Looking for a belly to belly perhaps, but I don't know what Bryan was going for there, but whatever it did, it worked. And a belly to belly suplex by Roman Reigns. And a couple of hands, but Daniel Bryan able to reverse and takes Roman down. Now these two Again, just like AJ and Jeff Hardy, they know exactly what's at stake here. One step closer to a title opportunity. And Bryan goes for a pin, too. And Roman kicks out. Uh-oh, what's Daniel Bryan going for here? Top rope. Daniel Bryan is calling Roman to his feet. And a missile drop kick by Daniel Bryan. And Roman Reigns is in huge trouble here. Again, going for the arms. 1, 2, and Roman kicks out. A working hold here on Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns able to break out of that one. And a belly-to-belly again. And Daniel's got to roll out for a second. And another belly-to-belly. Uh-oh. Locked and loaded here, looking for a Superman punch. Superman punch on Daniel Bryan. Is that going to be enough? And no, it's not. Checks that kick. But Roman able to reverse that one. And a body slam to Daniel Bryan. Uh-oh. Looking for a spear on Daniel Bryan. Spear! Spear on Daniel! Spear on Daniel Bryan! Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Very smart there by Roman. Going for the cover. 1, 2. No! Bryan kicks out. Bryan kicks out. Roman Reigns might be a little frustrated, but he can't let that hurt him. Can't let that get the best of him. And more punches to the face of Daniel Bryan. Looking for a Superman punch again. Superman punch! Dragging the lifeless body of Daniel Bryan to the middle of the ring so that he can cover. Going for the cover. Ref's right there. 1, 2. No! Daniel Bryan still kicked out. Oh, no. If Roman hits this, it's over. If Roman hits this, it's over. Another spear on Daniel Bryan. Wasting no time going for the cover. 1, 2. No, Daniel kicked out. Daniel still kicked out of that. And Roman is still wondering what he has to do here. But Bryan with a shoulder tackle. Uh-oh. And the yes kicks. Connecting. Daniel Bryan going for a pin now. 1, 2. And Roman kicks out. Roman kicks out at 2. Oh no. Looking for the running knee here on Roman Reigns. Running knee on Roman. Referee, 1, 2. No! Roman Reigns kicked out. And now Daniel's on the comeback. Daniel is on the comeback. Irish whip. But Roman reverses that. Daniel does too, but an elbow busts Daniel wide open, and Daniel reverses again. Looking for a submission. Looking to submit Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns able to get out of that one. And a belly to belly again. Looking for another Superman punch on Daniel Bryan. Another Superman punch. Oh, looking for one more spear. One more spear is all it's going to take. Spear! And Roman Reigns is your winner. And he is the last entrant in the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match for the RCW World Title. Wow. That was pretty crazy. Running knee on Roman Reigns there. I thought that was done. I thought that was over. I've seen Bryan put away a lot of people with that, but not Roman Reigns, not the big dog. And Roman is one step closer to earning his first title here in RCW. Can you imagine Roman Reigns, the big dog, versus the Rated R Superstar Edge? Now, as far as the stipulation, we don't know that yet. But that doesn't really matter yet because we still have that #1 contenders match that takes place next episode. I will let you guys know what stipulation that is. But we have a 2 out of 3 falls match in Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. Now, we've seen these two before, the Demon and Seth, at SummerSlam for the Universal title in WWE, in which Finn Balor won that title to become the first ever Universal Champion. But sadly having to vacate it due to shoulder injury. So, it'll be interesting to see if Finn Balor is able to pin Seth Rollins here and able to win this match, because he is a former RCW Carnage champion, however. But Seth Rollins has a match of his own at the RCW Anarchy pay-per-view against Mustafa Ali for that title, the RCW Carnage title. And Finn Balor also has a title match, or not a title match, but a match at the RCW Anarchy pay-per-view against Miles Anderson, as those two have been in quite the rivalry the past few weeks. And here he comes. Seth freaking Rollins. And like his theme song says, he is ready to burn it down. Oh no, but I don't think Finn wants to wait here. Finn not even waiting, he's making his way up to the ramp. Finn making his way up to the ramp, but Rollins is there to meet him. And these two are starting it out on the ramp. Drop kick to Finn Balor. And Seth Rollins. This might be a little bit of a warm-up match for him. Tossing Finn Balor. Tried to go for that elbow drop there, but only got the ramp, and that's got to hurt. Sling blade to Seth Rollins. And Finn is ready to get this underway. And we are underway here. 2 out of 3 falls. What's going on here? Oh, just waiting for Seth to take his entrance attire off there. But we are ready to go. An elbow to Seth Rollins. And the Demon. A little bit of gloating. Oh, I don't know. Seth tried something. Sling blade again. Seth able to take the Demon down. The King Slayer. Could he possibly be known as the Beast Slayer if he's able to defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania? Which I'm excited for that match. Seth with the reversal. Irish whip to the corner though. Finn Balor, middle rope. Sunset flip. I thought he might have gone for a pin combination there, but Seth's able to reverse that, and a drop kick. And Seth is fired up. And a clothesline to the outside. Seth been knowing to go for high-risk maneuvers here. Seth! And he's on the outside. I'm not even sure what he tried to hit there, but whatever it was pretty cool. Planting Seth on the outside here. And you have to think Finn's a little angry based on what's been going on with him and Miles. But he has to keep that behind him and focus on this match. You got 8. And Seth gets back in, but I think Finn just baited him. DDT on Seth. Dragging Seth to the middle of the ring here. Irish whip to the corner. Uh-oh. Finn looking for the missile drop kick into the corner. Connects. Uh-oh. I don't know what Finn's trying to do here. Possibly tried to go up to set up for the coup de grace, but unable to, and Seth reverses. Oh, miss. Seth with a kick to the midsection of Finn Balor. Planting Finn Balor. And Seth looking for a way back in this match. And it has been all Finn Balor predominantly. Trying to get back to his feet here. And Seth allowing him to do that, but rolls him up into a super kick. Oh no. And into a knee. What a sequence from Seth Rollins, and now he's on the comeback now. Sling blade. And Seth Rollins has scored the first fall in this match. Uh-oh. But Finn's going for something real big here. Looking for coup de grace, Seth Rollins. Looking to tie it right back up just like that. No, Seth kicks out. Seth has kicked out. Uh-oh. Finn. He's on the comeback. Oh, but Seth stops him. Reversal. Tries for it again. Finally able to get it with a Pele kick. Irish whip into the corner. I think Finn's going for it again. Finn's going for it again. Looking for the missile drop kick into the corner. Missile drop kick connecting. Uh-oh. Seth is in the drop zone once again. Are we going to see it again? Coup de grace on Seth Rollins. Looking to tie this thing up one apiece. And Finn does exactly that. And we are all tied up. Seth Rollins realizing that. He needs to get his momentum going. Working on the arm of the Demon now. Going for a pin here. I think it's just desperation here, but Finn kicks out. I expected that there, because that to me seemed like a desperation pin, planting Seth Rollins. And now Seth Rollins is busted open. But Seth Rollins able to reverse. Uh-oh. Looking for the curb stomp. Seth looking to win. And he does. Wow. Finn tried as hard as he could. He got it back to one fall apiece. But the Kingslayer Seth Rollins was too much for him. Seth Rollins hitting the curb stomp at the right time. And there's your winner. Seth frickin' Rollins. Finn just deciding to roll out here. And that is our show. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate it. Sorry about the little mishap that we had earlier when we tried to stream this the first time. It just kind of froze on me, and there's nothing I can really do about it. You know, sometimes technology does that, and sometimes you just need a restart. Like, luckily with this game, you know, I could just remake the card or start where I left off, you know, do that. You know, it's one of those games that allows me to do that in case we have either issues with the game itself or issues with the technology as far as streaming wise. So thank you guys for joining me today. Let me know what your favorite matchup was down in the, you know, in the chat, or if you're watching this earlier on or later on YouTube, let me know what your favorite matchup was and what matchup you are excited most for at the RCW Anarchy pay-per-view. Pretty much every single match has been made. You know, we have, let's see, we have somebody going up against Edge for the title, for the world title. We have Seth Rollins versus Mustafa Ali for the RCW Carnage title. We have Miles Anderson, the Ghost Miles Anderson versus the Demon Finn Balor. Rob Van Dam, the whole damn show versus the Game Triple H. Stone Cold versus The Undertaker. Luna Outlaw versus her sister Sky for the RCW Women's title. And last but not least, we have the Outlaws versus the White Dragons, Phoenix and Saber for the tag team titles. So let me know what your guys' favorite matchup is and what you are looking most forward to. I will let you guys know when that pay-per-view takes place, but we still have one episode to go before our first pay-per-view this season. It has been a blast making this for you guys. We have Jay Rogue, Marielle Rogue, we have Rosemary coming along, Impact's own Rosemary coming along too with them, so that should be awesome. I can't wait for you guys to, actually see them in action. You guys might have seen screenshots of them, but it's totally different when you see them in the ring together. So, that should be very interesting when their debut comes. So let me know what you guys think of this season so far. Once we do the RCW Anarchy pay-per-view, we will take a little bit of a short break, because that'll be the end of the first half of the season, because we have 20 episodes a season, with every 10th episode being a pay-per-view. So I like to take a break to write storylines for the second half, because usually there always is a title change. Sometimes I never tell you which one it's going to be, because obviously that would be giving it away. But usually, 9 times out of 10, there usually is a title will change hands. It won't just be somebody retaining the title, somebody retaining the title, somebody retaining the title. It won't just be that, So, it should be very interesting. And feel free to join my Discord. I will type it in the chat real quick. With using the trusty commands from our Money in the Bot here. So there is my Discord. It is my own Discord server. You guys can join it. You don't have to. It's not required at all. But if you so desire to join the Discord and become a huge part of this community, we've hit 100 followers, even over 100 followers now on Twitch, which is phenomenal. We're almost at, I think, 50 subscribers on YouTube. I think we're almost at 40, but I don't know why I said 50. But, I always keep an eye on all the channels, and we have had a lot of follows on Mixer as of late. And, just many guys coming in from all platforms and commenting on YouTube and loving the show for what it is, and I can't thank you guys enough for that, because I put a lot of work into this. There's some days where I'm like, I don't want to do RCW today, and you guys understand that. You guys are very awesome, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. That's fantastic. I love wrestling. You guys love wrestling. This is what we do here on the channel. I like to play some other games, but mostly I like to do wrestling, so to know that you guys love it as much as I do is fantastic. And to bring real wrestling back in the sense of, being able to bring you guys entertaining wrestling matches, entertaining storylines, stuff like that. Stuff that WWE might not be able to offer you every week that you watch SmackDown and Raw. Or whatever type of wrestling you watch, if you watch wrestling. But even if you're not an avid wrestling fan and you still come out here to the shows, and I got you into wrestling, because I know some of you that have said that you've gotten into wrestling because of this show, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. The fact is, some show that I created through a video game makes you get into the actual thing, WWE and everything. That's awesome, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. So thank you guys for joining me today. I will catch you guys on Wednesday for the next episode of RCW, in which we will have that Fatal 4-Way matchup. That'll probably be the main event of the show, for sure. We'll have that. Obviously, the Outlaws, I don't think the Outlaws will be there, because I want them to rest up for their match. And also probably guys that will be in title matches, I won't have them there. As far as Chris Danger and where he lies, I don't know what's happening with him. I don't know if he's going to be there. At RCW Anarchy, he's kind of the guy that just does whatever he feels like doing, and that's really it. So it should be interesting to see what happens there if he ends up being with the Outlaws. In their tag team title match, like at ringside, it'll be interesting. But I have to say, Sabre and Phoenix have been really dominant and have been absolutely ridiculous. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But until then, I will catch you guys on Wednesday at probably around the same time. Probably 12 o'clock-ish, mid-afternoon-ish. I normally stream at 2 o'clock, but since I have my week off and it's spring break here, it's just a week. It's no big deal. But, considering I don't get many days off in college, like actual days off, like weekends don't really count because they're weekends. I'll be starting a little bit earlier, which that might be beneficial to a lot of you guys. Especially if you live in a different part of the world where it normally tends to be later. So that might be beneficial for some of you. I know Wabo lives in here on the East Coast in Massachusetts here, so it's easy for him. Him and I have the same time zone, but some of you don't. So so that's why I tried to gear it around, what time is comfortable for me and what time is comfortable for you. And if you can't make it to any of these streams, that is fine. Like if you just for some reason have something to do, or if you're able to, only make it for partially of the stream, or only a part of the stream, don't worry. These do get exported to my YouTube channel after the fact, after it's all over. It's also on my video on demands too on Twitch. So for I think 30 to 60 days or something like that. So if you want to watch it through there, you can do that through there. But I keep it on my YouTube too as well, just so that it's always there and it's always available, because after a certain amount of days, the Twitch VODs go away, depending on how old they are. So I keep it on YouTube just so that it's permanently on there, so you guys can permanently watch it and be able to watch it at any time. So, with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for an incredible start to our season. We're getting close to the RCW pay-per-view. Only one more episode to go, and then we'll be right on the RCW Anarchy pay-per-view. I will let you guys know when that is. Usually I like to do it on a Friday. So, Friday is normally Lockdown Day. We have the other show, Lockdown, but on a pay-per-view day, I won't do Lockdown. I usually do it on the weekends. If I don't do it on a Friday, so I might do it on a Saturday. Whenever I decide the pay-per-view is scheduled. I like to have that break before a pay-per-view. Once I do the 9th episode, I like to do a little bit of a break, because some people need to catch up, and I don't like doing a pay-per-view really quick, because that's not really what WWE does. They do Raw, and every couple weeks they have a pay-per-view, or every month they have a pay-per-view. So, every couple weeks they have a pay-per-view. So I want to give some time for those to catch up. Even if they're behind 2 episodes, it still helps if you're on track and caught up, because otherwise, whatever's going to be happening at the pay-per-views, whatever matches are happening, which all of them have been announced today, but most of you will probably be wondering, if you haven't caught up, what led up to those matches, or what's going on, and and that's where RCW comes in. The regular episodes come in. So, you know, if you miss any of this, just watch it after the fact. You know, don't ever feel bad that you missed something. Don't ever feel bad for, you know, just lurking or leaving in the stream or whatever. Because I know some people got things to do, and that's why I do it the way I do it. Because that way, that even if you do miss the stream or something goes wrong or whatever, or I don't know, you know, because you got stuff to do, and I got stuff to do too, so I understand that. You know, so with that said, you know, that's why I do it the way I do it, so that people can watch it after the fact. That's why it gets exported to my YouTube. And it's so much easier because when you export it, Twitch actually gives you a description. So you can actually put a description of the video, like for YouTube. So it allows me to put a description of the video, put the tags in for the video, and it also gives the stream more exposure because if people know that I stream on Twitch, or if people know that I have a YouTube, then people from YouTube can come over to Twitch, you know. So it's sort of kind of a thing. My buddy Waba does it too. He makes YouTube videos and he also streams on Twitch too. So that's sort of kind of what he does. It allows you to have more exposure, and you know, because not everybody has a Twitch, not everybody, you know, likes the whole live streaming thing. They rather see a taped video or a recorded video. So, and I've never had any issues with it processing either. When I used to stream on YouTube, I had this issue where some of my stream wouldn't process. You know, like only part of it would, and the rest wouldn't. But with this, it just, with it being exported, it just exports it all, and there it is. And I just add it to the playlist afterwards. I go back and I click on it, make sure that it's working. You guys know, if you're a member of the Discord, you get a notification. That way that you guys get a notification when it actually goes on the YouTube channel. So for those of you that miss it, or miss any of the matches, you guys can just have that notification right there, and there it is. And you guys can click the link and watch it, you know. And I like that. I like how Twitch has their things, their interface and how they do things. As far as YouTube, you know, it's kind of eh. You know, I don't like how they do things with like processing and video stuff. I've had a lot of issues. Not to say that YouTube is bad, but you know, just to make it easier on myself to get the content out to you guys. Like anything to make it easier is great. So, anyways, with that said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the next episode of RCW.